traditionally about 10% of the capital costs the community puts in. You usually see potentially legacy donors with naming rights and things like that. If you see some of the recent hospitals that have occurred over Ontario. And then when it comes to internally the furnishings, we know some things, the brand new machinery that's in the hospital today would move over, but there's that important community piece, which usually accounts to between 25 to 30 or so percent of the overall costs, and the province will cover the rest. So the piece John had said is that the unknown of the planning grant, that idea piece, it was always an idea, but it's this government that's turned that idea into a reality. That certainty now gives John the license to really lock in those donors. And we know there's a lot of people. In fact, when the Premier and I were there, Mark, we were in a room and one woman said, I love this hospital. The people here are so incredible. She said, I prefer to go here, and then named a few other hospitals she didn't want to go to. And she had no children. And she said, turned and looked to the Premier and said, when she was an elderly woman, and said, when I pass, I'm going, all of the proceeds of my home will go to the hospital. And so, hearing things like that, I mean, that wasn't planned. We just walked into a room. The woman wanted to meet the premier and then told us that story. So we know there'll be people who will step up in a big way.